Shout out to Smooth Game. What's good with y'all, baby? We are back and better than ever yet. Another Madden video, baby. And today, we're not coming back on a good note, man. We started off the season 0-4, coming off the bye week. It is not looking too good for this team. We got to figure out some ways to right the ship. Big points that we've seen that are already messing up: pass coverage. Offense has been playing okay here and there, just really inconsistent. But when you're giving up 30 points a game, it's really hard to kind of win after that. So today, I was going to play the Seahawks game, but then I looked at the standings and saw that the Broncos are actually the best team in the league right now at 5-0, as you can see here. So we're going to simulate this game, see if they can get right one more time. And if not, Coach Smooth is going to have to go make them get right. At least see if he can get them right and see if this team is really as bad as the record says. So let's go ahead and hit to the box score and pray for a dub. Before we do that, subscribe if you are new, turn notifications on so you know when videos are going up. These come out every Friday at 2 p.m. Comment down below anything that you got for the series. And like the video if you like me and you want more Madden content. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support that you guys give for this series, and hope we can make it grow. Let's get to the box score. And finally, we did it, y'all. We were able to get a dub. I know we made that sudden change last time, changed the playbooks. I switched back to Baltimore though. Thought it was just maybe a little too, I was just a little too off the rails to go and try to switch the offense playbook mid-season. That just didn't seem right, and maybe that was why we lost the last game too. But 21-14 this time. Defense played a little bit better, only 230 yards passing, gave up over 100 yards rushing, but we was able to hold in there for the clutch play. Justin Fields 287, 2 touchdowns. Russell Wilson 232 touchdowns, 1 pick. A lot of sacks coming from both teams this game, so the offensive line's got to get picked up. DeAndre Swift still about 15-58, about 3.3 to 3.9 yards of carries, what he's pretty much been giving us all season. Darius Guice got a touchdown in the backfield as well. Jamison Crowder, huge day, $122, 2 touchdowns off only 3 receptions. Mims 6 for 69, AR 6 for 57. That's just a huge day there for Jamison Crowder. Like, three catches, 2 touchdowns, no drops, 122 yards. We were throwing streaks all game. They must have been pressed up man coverage and just throwing streaks. You see Gaddis 8 tackles, Cooper 7. Otis been falling off recently. He only had 4 this time, so I don't know what that's a product of. Is that a product of the 4-6 defense? Who knows? We'll see. 2 sacks from Quinn Williams, 1 by Stephon Page, and Deshaun Elliott got the INT this year. Hoping we can see some more turnovers generated and start seeing some more interceptions and fumbles. So as you can see here, as we get our first win, Broncos also get their first loss. We're still going to come in and play this game like they're a really good team. I'd love to see what they got to offer. So let's just go ahead and run through some of this stuff real quick before we go ahead and get started. We drafted the whole first round of talent. We can kind of see what the top's looking like. Darrell Parks out of Oklahoma, strong safety, looks to be the best player in the draft right now. Even though he's got late first round talent, he's listed as the #1 prospect right now. B pursuit, B- hit power, B+ awareness. Behind him, we got Nolan Morris, who should slip back. Quarterback Clint Coolidge, who should slip back. 2 other corners back to back. Gabriel Johnson out of Ohio, finally an early first round pick. And then you got Doug Love, a slot corner, also early first round pick. So they'll probably be 2 really good picks. But overall, it's a pretty even draft between defense and offense as far as first round talent goes. But there's a lot of them, especially here in the back half. Not too many people actually slipping back this time, unlike some of the previous draft classes. All right, y'all, and real quick to come in, we do know Otis's development now. He is superstar straight out of the draft. I couldn't have asked for anything better, yo. Let's go. So quick look at who's on the Broncos roster right now. Jerry Jeudy, Bradley Chubb, Justin Simmons, some of like the known people that you would probably see in real life are still on this team. Drew Lock is still a starting quarterback, 81 overall. Ronald Jones at 90 overall now. Receiving core, pretty deep. 4 receivers at 80+ overall. Noah Fant at tight end, really good. Offensive line from across the board looks to be about average, maybe slightly above average. Defensive line looks like we should be able to beast the feast on that. Run game should be heavy. Obviously, still got Von Miller though up the middle. That's right, they took DeMarco Aldridge from us too, so this could be not really like a revenge game. I mean, he might be mad that we put him on the practice squad, but he probably won't even see the field that much. He just looks like their middle linebacker of the future. Bradley Chubb on the right side. Corners are looking pretty weak after Caleb Farley, 88 overall, but then after that we got 80s and 70s all the way down. Justin Simmons at free and Harrison Smith at strong. That's a pretty good safety group. but I see so many gaps that should lead to a Jets dub. So with that being said, let's get to the game. I was trying to think of something that rhymed with dub, but oh well, let's go. Alright, y'all, coach move on the field, and you know, schemes don't change, plays don't change. You know how we start this thing off, and let's see what DeAndre Swift has for us on this first play. Well, we get to hand it off to Kenyon Pollard up the middle. Perfectly fine by me. How are y'all doing today, man? I hope y'all are doing blessed. We are in the game. It is Coach Smooth, and we're trying to see what is wrong with this Jets team, why we have lost so many games to start off the season, and oh, already ain't nobody open, and we'll just rush ahead for a little bit. Like I said, maybe it has something to do with the play calling, and they're not calling the right plays at the right times. I often don't agree with some of them when I'm watching, so we'll have to see what they do here. Denzel Mims, you could have caught that. Aggressive Coach Smooth starting off early. We are a 1-4, 1-5 team. We have nothing to lose right now. There should be no reason that we're punting down early like this. Get it over the top. Good pass play there. Jameson Crowder already moving the chains up the field. I like that. If we can't get blocks, we can't run these plays right, and that was a terrible block. All you had to do was get a little bit of hands on him. We would have had a free lane to keep going all the way up the field. But now, on 3rd and 13, we'll pass out to AR, and he was struck off a tackle. What are you supposed to say? It was a baby on it. Here we go, 1st and 10. I know I said the run game should be popping, and we should be getting it off to a good start here up the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and start with DeAndre Swift. I like this drive so far. We're taking up a lot of time. We're moving slowly, methodically up the field. 2nd and 6. We'll do another run right up the middle. And oh my gosh, the defensive tackle is supposed to be weak, and they just blew off my guard like that. Somehow after that play, my quarterback is extremely exhausted for whatever reason. He didn't even move. You handed off the ball to the running back. But he's tired, so we'll throw it over the top. Denzel Mims with the catch and almost near death experience after the last big place. Like I said, slowly moving the ball up the field again. Just got to keep going, keep moving over the top. That linebacker was sitting there waiting. All right, we'll start off here on defense. I actually ended up pushing X way too quick there. I wasn't even going to try to go for that field goal. We were going to go for it, but come here. Yeah, you thought you was going to get me with that fake receiver run. Nah, debuting our new defense, at least on the screen for the first time. Running the 4-6 just because it seemed to be what our scheme fits were more often than not. So we're going to try it out and see if it helps this defense do a little bit better in their pass game. We're going to look here, 3rd and 8 after what's looking like hopefully a 3 and out. They'll throw it out real quick. Get him. I think he just got enough. And we just gave up a big play there. So, oh my gosh, we have 2 dudes. We should have 3 dudes standing over the middle. Same cover 3 look. Oh yeah, that time German was standing right there. He wasn't going to let the same thing happen twice, and now they're getting the ball right back. So that was an absolutely dismal block there. I actually think that was a new left tackle or left guard addition. Not YSL, my bad, but terrible block there. Play didn't go anywhere and lost a whole bunch of yards. So now we've got, oh my goodness. We had 3rd and 15. I had to get quiet to see if I could squeeze that down the line, and we was able to toe tap swag that. Great play by Jameson Crowder. Even better throw by Justin Fields to put that right on the money. See, hike back. They're going to follow him all the way, but Monte Brown gets the separation he needs. Block from Mims, and he's up the field into the 27. That was just a great route right there. He got late separation to go get the ball. A very pass-heavy team until they get the lead. And then showing exactly why here, because the pass game just seems to work. Everybody should be getting open. They got really top-tier receivers. Inches, they'll look to go to their power I formation. Maybe look to get a run right up the middle. It will be Darius Guice. Breaks a tackle. Not enough to get in the end zone, but it will give them a 1st and goal. And here we go, 1st and goal. And one thing the Jets love to do is come out in shotgun formation inside the 5. It seemed to really work for them, especially throughout the playoffs. Handoff to DeAndre Swift for the first career, or not first career touchdown, but first touchdown we've seen. Here we go, 1st and 10 after they got a big play on that first down. I don't know what kind of coverage that was and how that happened, but come here. Okay. He's over there trying to leap and jump, and now Crushingberry, the third, is hurt. That could affect the run game, the pass game. Let's see if it affects anything here. They will still get enough for the first down. Now, after having 2 offensive linemen hurt, they will drop down to an empty formation. Nickel look here for the Jets defense. What kind of pass play do we have ensuing? And it's a simple in route, and Austin will get the hit stick to get him down. All right, straight up man coverage across the board with a blitz, because I feel like a run is coming. Oh my gosh, I missed the hole. Kind of, but not really. Dang, never mind. But maybe that's it. The blocking has just been terrible. We've seen it. We haven't been able to get nothing done here. Jameson Crowder gets enough separation to get up the field. X Factor mode amplified by Justin Fields, so we can now see their coverage. Man coverage across the board. They'll get it out to DeAndre Swift. Beats a linebacker as he dives and misses, and will get all the way up to the 24. And we'll see the first timeout from the Jets. You don't really too often see them actually able to get off of any of these corners when they do make the mistake of manning you up and pressing you. I mean, we're going to try it though. Throw it up. It was picked off, but thankfully his feet were out of bounds. Looks like they'll switch into a cover 2 look. Wide open over the middle again. That's Denzel Mims. Breaks 1 tackle, and he will get down inside the 10-yard line. Second time out here for the Jets. The formation here, man coverage, cover 1 look for the Broncos. Let's see how the Jets respond with it. Hike it. Let's see if they get that late separation again, and that's Crowder for a touchdown right before the half. Let's get it. All right, here we go, y'all. As you can see, nothing major happened before half. So we're back out, 17-7 lead, and looking to hold this team and somehow come away with this dub again. Like, this team isn't looking very 5-1-ish to me. Oh, that's the one right there. 2nd and 7 here. They'll throw it short again and just slowly moving the ball up the field. Make them really throw short or run the ball. So here we go. Oh, yeah, throw that. Oh, I was there. Oh, good sack. Who is that? Fatuski? Once again, it seems like every time we playing or watching the game, this boy Fatuski's in the backfield relentlessly. They're going for it. I'm pretty sure there was an 11-mile-per-hour wind somewhere, and I think it might be affecting them negatively right now. So they're going to go for this. Handoff up the middle, and he gets stuck. Give me my rock back. Here we go, 3rd and 7. We can't afford a 3 and out right here. It'd be great to go up another score, really give ourselves some security and overall dominance in this game, and that's wide open quickly. We're just gonna go ahead and take it. Well, no call there, so 2nd and 10. We'll have to see what the Jets got for us this time. Hiking the ball. Oh, that's wide open over the middle, and a post by Amon St. Brown. Finally, we see a play go deep down the field for once. Here we go, 2nd and 7 here. They will not hand off the ball. Toss out DeAndre Swift. An open lane to the end zone. Foot race. Oh, shoestring tackle by Justin Simmons. He almost got into the end zone, but we finally see a big run there to change his whole day around. He's at 10 for 28. 2nd and goal at the 1 once again. Handoff. Darius Guice up the middle. In most simulations, you never heard me say, oh yeah, the running back led in receptions today after going straight to the box score. But when we play, you see like he already has, that's his 8th reception of the day out of 19 completions. So 2nd and 6 after once again another pass to the running back. They'll do a play fake there. Oh, over the middle is wide open. That's a touchdown for the Noah fan. A wide open play basically for a touchdown. This game is now within 10. They will throw the ball out, and that's Jameson Crowder with a foot race with Justin Simmons. He dives and he will get him. Oh, that's not Justin Simmons, that's Caleb Farley. Dives and gets Jameson Crowder, but a huge play. Now they're just like that on their own side of the 50. I'm impressed by how well they've been able to defend it. how it's not letting them kill them. Running back wide open though in the pass game. We haven't gone to him much here, but he will go ahead and get us a 1st and 10, moving us ever so closely to yet another score. Second time he's messed up here today, so we'll see what happens now. 3rd and 6. Jets will try play action, throw out quick, and that is A.R. Brown for the first down. After the huge play right there to keep the drive going, it'll be 1st and 10. Handoff again, DeAndre Swift, and there's an open running lane. He will get the first and much more as he gets down to the 6-yard line. 3rd and goal, time running out slowly. And you got to think this is not what Denver wanted. They didn't want a long drive. It'll be a pass out, and that's AR for the touchdown. And that's ball game. You got to think so. There they go, 1st and 10. 2-minute warning over on their side of the field. We'll see what they do here. They will throw it up, and Alexander got beat. A 99 man coverage and zone corner coverage and press and 99 overall just got beat. And there y'all go, baby. That's back-to-back dubs. We love to see it, man. 305, 2 touchdowns for Justin Fields, as well as Drew Lock. We held him to 280. He also had 2 touchdowns, no picks though. Threw just about the same amount of times between the both of them, so that's why they probably got the same passer rating here. On the ground, 73 yards and a touchdown. That's what I want to more or less see from Swift. I want to see a little bit more from Guice, but he did have that first run of the game where he had like -6 or 8 yards. Was able to get a touchdown though for himself. Ronald Jones, I think he caught more than he ran the ball. I'm gonna check that 10. Okay, nah, he didn't. Where he at though? 8 of them things. I thought so. See, Crowder 6 for $124 and a touchdown. AR 6 for 88 and a touchdown. Mims also the same amount, 57 yards. We pretty much spread the ball around, at least to our top 3, in my opinion, our top 3 options. Janu Smith only had 1 catch, but he wasn't really needed that much. That's my security blanket. That's my, if things are really going bad, we need to, when you see Janu get a lot of catches, things were going bad in that game. But we didn't need him today. Thankful for that. It's not going to show the blocking, unfortunately. 8 tackles for Gathers. Sacks. We had 1 by Darius Steele, 1 by Patuski. No picks today, right? Yep. So overall, I thought it was a great game from start to finish. I was really proud of what we saw with today. That 4th quarter, obviously, when you up that big, it doesn't really matter how many times they score. But I'm glad we were just able to get out of here with the dub against a really good quality team. Now let's hope we carry that momentum into the next week. Here, before we go ahead and get into the box score, obviously you see the Patriots also 5-1. We will probably simulate these next 2, maybe 3, depending on how they go. But for the first time in the series, I want to go ahead and look at these signings. Now I looked at them a little bit, and it kind of got me thinking. Janu Smith is 29, regression will hit soon, and he wants 4 years. That kind of off-puts me. I kind of want to give him a little bit less years, around 31, 32. He might start really starting to give. But then I got to start prioritizing who is the most important needs, who do we really need to get back, and that is our young, good talent. In other words, the 2 offensive linemen that are 25 years old, our defensive tackle that's 25 years old, our wide linebacker that's 26 years old. So we got to start signing those guys back first. So we're going to start here with Becton. He wants 3 years. I'm going to try to get him for a 4th. And I'm not going to change anything about the money. What's he saying? Okay, he wants more money. Slater, I want to get him for at least a 3rd year. He only wants 2. I can up the money a little bit on that offer. All right, we will get Rashawn Slater back for the next season. That is great. And then Darius Steele, we'll go ahead and try to offer him something as well. I want to get him for 4 if I can. Same salary. Bring him back. Now we just locked up at least 2 of the 3 people that we really wanted to lock up. We'll worry about Xavier Collins in a minute. Just because I also don't even know if I'm sold on him completely. We did just draft somebody that is starter him and that could take over should he not be, should he need to. The Oklahoma, he is a mid-first round talent, B+ spec catch, B+ catching traffic. Same spec catch here. Catching traffic is a little bit lower and catching is a little bit lower. Out of Clemson, he is a late first round talent. So one of these 2 might be the first picks that we take. He said, depending on if we have the money to go ahead and bring Janu Smith back and bring people back. Because we don't have, amazing amounts of money. We got a little bit of money. And this season is looking like it's going all downhill. This time it was the rush that gave up a ton of 236 yards. I mean, we still have to push this to OT though, so I'm very, impressed about that. This is the team that's leading the division right now, but 236 on the ground. Zach Wilson, 198, 2 touchdowns, sacked him 1 time. Justin Fields, another amazing game, 328 and a touchdown. Just barely wasn't enough because of Kareem Hunt. I should have knew it. 12 for 189 and 2 touchdowns for him. As for us, 8 for 65 for Swift, 15 for 58 for Guice, and 8 for 29 with 2 touchdowns for Malik Freeman. I wonder why he was getting in the game so much, but those are good splits. I like maybe a little bit more yards from DeAndre, but defense just wasn't playing good today. 6 for 96 and a touchdown for Crowder. Mims 5 for 61. Defensively, looks like Gathers led with 7 tackles. Cooper with 6 up there in the top as well. Sacks 1 for Quentin Williams and no INTs, but defense played horrendously. Let's see, obviously catches didn't matter. We gave up 200 yards rushing. All right, back in here, Scott, we found this dude, Vinny Castle, 6'6", B+ catching traffic, B catching, C+ spec catch, late 2nd round talent, but early 6th round projected. So that could be somebody else also to look at. Travis Gilmore here, 5th round, also early 2nd round, B+ catching, catching traffic, and spec catch out of Penn State. 6'3", so a little bit on the shorter side. I like my tight ends to be taller, but we'll have to wait for the combine report to come out too, because I want to know who the fastest tight end is. To be in my offense, you got to be quick. All right, y'all, time to notice another person's development, and this is a first. He's coming in as a superstar expert, and they kind of snitched on him too, because when I gave him an upgrade to get him to 85 overall, it said new ability slot unlocked. Now obviously he didn't have the abilities on the screen, so I don't know how he did that, but it looks like he doesn't have an ability today, so we'll check him out here in a minute. Here's Otis's. While I was upgrading, I noticed to go over and check over his. He does have secure tacklers, so he will be, basically he won't get faked out. He'll make his conservative tackles or diving tackles. What I expect out of somebody that was literally leading the team in tackles through the first, before the bye week, 19, 10, consistent. We just lost to the worst team in the league. They were 1-6 before playing us. Now they just got their 2nd win. Another one going into overtime. Yeah, just looking all bad. 299, a touchdown and an interception. Got sacked 3 times. Carmichael 2 for 262, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and we got to him 1 time. Rushing the ball, Deacon Mayberry, the rookie, went off for 71 yards on us. And then our run game, obviously non-existent this time. Receiving, we let Wallace go off for 102 yards. For us, Crowder 85 on a touch. AR only got 3 for 42. Talk to your quarterback, bro. He is a 98 overall now. 1 overall point for me, 99. He has 99 deep, medium, release, catching. I think 98 catching traffic. So why he's not being targeted more, only thing I can think of is moving him to the number 2. I have no idea. As you see here, Otis, 13 tackles. We had the 1 sack came from Fatuski, and both picks was like it came from Gathers himself. None of our DBs was in there getting anything done. So the next game we'll probably watch will probably be one of the Dolphins games. We'll probably simulate this game and go ahead and end off the episode though. Try to end on a dub. Back in here with negotiating with Mekhi Becton. It's up by 0.2 and see if he takes that off. Deal maker. Man, get off my screen. As it's looking right now, you can see all the picks over there on the other side. We got a bunch of them. So we could definitely use them for capital for next year to get to where we need to be, because obviously we're a bad team. But you see 6 picks is what we're looking at right now. We got 2 picks in the 2nd round, 2 picks in the 3rd round, all of them very high. 2 picks in the 4th, 1 5th, 2 6th, and 2 7ths. We got 2 picks in almost every round. We might have to use all of them. I've never been more disappointed in a team, I think, in my life. We had aspirations to go to the playoffs, and we're 2-7. Looking at these stats, it looks like we should have won this game. I mean, we scored 14 in that 4th quarter, but they just got off to way too hot of a start in the beginning. 21 points in the 4th quarter is unacceptable. 356 and 5 touchdowns for Josh Allen. He torched our defense. 343, 3 touchdowns and an interception for Fields. Obviously, like I said, once again, run game basically non-existent. DeAndre Swift only had 6 attempts while Guice had 11. That's shouldn't happen. 7 for 117. There you go. AR. There you go. Your big day. A touchdown. 7 for 72 and a touchdown. Pollard caught a touchdown as well. See, what I tell y'all, he's safety blanket. If he's getting a lot of catches, something's wrong. 8 tackles for Elliott, 8 for Otis. No sacks, no INTs. Who's giving up all the catches? Because today was the pass defense that was awful. 3 by Elliott, 3 by Gathers, 3 by Jair, 99 overall Alexander, 2 for Otis, 2 for Austin, 2 for Collins, 2 for Cooper, 1 for May, and 1 for Myers. 99 overall Alexander. That'll be the episode, man. I try to end it off with the dub here. We might be going through this season relatively quickly because it's 2-7. We're looking like we might even get the first pick. I don't even know, unless I played it, if we get another dub. So I'll probably play like the last game of the season at least. Maybe that way we get 3. And we'll probably, like I said, watch week 12 at the Dolphins. And other than that, we're just looking for another offseason. It looks like we're not even going to be able to see the postseason this time. We're not even near close at 2-7. I'm not saying we eliminated it, but we dang sure close. And that's not what you want to see after you win back-to-back Super Bowl championships. So we're going to get the ship right. Coach Smooth's going to make everything all right. But for now, I'm going to go and get out of here. Comment down below if you were enjoying the series and what you think I could do to fix it. Like the video if you like me, want more Madden content, and subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I'll get it y'all next time. It's been your boy Sean Too Smooth, aka Black Okage, aka Black Atari, aka King Leo, aka Coach Sean Smooth. And I'm going to get up out here, man. So I'll get at y'all next time. Peace.